Biscuit. I'm Brienne.
And I'm Maxwell. Welcome to
Seriously
Biscuit.
Cereal. Thanks to our supporters over at Patreon, we now post 2 episodes every Saturday.
And you can support the show for as little as $2 a month and get awesome rewards.
If you prefer your cereal dry, then you're a snacker.
Or do you prefer it with milk? Then you're a spooner.
Today's cereal is...
Toasted coconut Cheerios.
Ooh, tropical.
Okay, so toasted coconut Cheerios. Very interesting specification there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. So like a little bit of a nuttier coconut flavor.
Like if you follow me on Patreon, I even specified just coconut Cheerios because I honestly forgot it was specifically toasted, but it is, which is very interesting.
It's interesting because they look like the frosted Cheerios.
Yeah, they almost look like less toasted.
Yeah, so I think the flavor is maybe like a frosted coconut flavor or coating or something. Because they definitely, if you look at the texture, they definitely have that kind of like a frosted... Yeah. Like they're lighter than Cheerios are.
Oh yeah, there's no denying that.
Yeah, like they have like an outer...
Yeah.
I don't know.
One thing that's popping out to me on the back of the box is it looks like this it's some factoids about little I guess getaway areas, so to speak. But the art style, this no outlines, not really any
vector gradient.
Yeah, vector gradient. Yeah, it's reminding me of this kids book that we actually once got in a Cheerios box. It was it's one of those books where it helps little kiddos remember all the letters of the alphabet. And this one was it was called Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, and it was about this palm tree and all the little lowercase letters climbing up into the tree. And then when they all fell down out of the tree, because there were 24 people up in one tree, then the big adult letters, the grown-up letters came in, and they were like, "Hey, it's okay." And we're like, "Okay." And then I always remember loving that book when I was a kid, because it's one of those things where it's the same, one format through and through. It goes through all the letters climbing into the tree, then it goes in then it revisits all the letters once they fall from a tree, and they're with their the big letters. Another book we actually got from another Cheerios box was this hilarious story called Click Clack Moo, Cows That Type. It was about a farmer whose cows refuse to produce any milk until they get electric blankets.
They know what's up.
That was the first time I'd ever actually heard of electric blankets. And it escalates to the point where then the chickens want electric blankets. And then they want a specific kind or something, one that glow in the dark or something. And they communicate via this old typewriter in the barn. And actually we wound up buying both of those books full-sized later on. Because it was the kind where it just came in the box. It was a free thing. It was what is the word? It was the kind of, it was those books with I think it was the books with the gold,
the golden books?
Yeah, golden books. Yeah, I think at least Click Clack Moo was a little golden book or something.
I don't think either of those were. I could be wrong.
Okay, well I do remember there's another deal that included that at least, but...
Yeah, the little golden books definitely, I believe they've been in cereals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the point being, we actually later went out and got both of those books in their full size, because it came out a smaller size in the box. I guess
they were just a little size.
Yeah. I guess it goes to show that including a freebie or two doesn't actually subtract from sales. You guys got their name out there, that's pretty darn good.
So, I've been looking at this ingredients list, and I think I'm definitely right. I think they're frosted, because the second ingredient is sugar, and the third one is corn syrup. The thing that's really been throwing me, though, is why now?
What do you mean?
It's a limited edition cereal.
Oh.
It's coconut, and it's tropical, and it's Christmas time right now.
Maybe it's the holiday in Hawaii type thing, that one coffee album we used to have.
But they're not tying it into the holidays.
At
all. It's just coconut.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy. I love the flavored
yeah,
Cheerios.
yeah.
I think they're all good, so I'm sure these ones are going to be amazing.
Yeah.
But why now?
It's gonna be very interesting to see what something like coconut tastes like in like milk. Like a coconut
I
cereal.
drink coconut milk.
Oh yeah, I know.
So,
That's what
I
I
mean,
mean. Like something that
it'll be
is like
good.
known for like having its milk primarily, and you're having it in milk as a cereal.
Mhm.
It's gonna be interesting.
Delicious.
Alrighty.
That's my guess.
So I did notice that they do actually have a coconut like smell to them, which is very interesting. Like even before you pour the milk. So.
These are really good. I'm going to be eating these in my yogurt.
Oh. That is.
That's my number one way that I eat Cheerios is in yogurt. So good.
Oh, this is like all those episodes when I've been talking about like a cream flavor. This is what I'm thinking of here. Yeah, it's like that. It's like an extra little bit of like sweet, kind of almost like I want to say like almost like a buttermilk type flavor. It like reminds me of like that sort of like frosting you can get, you know? Like it's like its own unique brand of sweetness, and
it tastes like real coconut.
yeah. And I will say, the oaty flavor is still there. And as it sits in the milk, it seems to be becoming a bit more prominent again. So I think you are right. It must be like a frosting or something.
I think so. And I think the reason they went with the toasted is because it's toasted oat cereal.
Yeah.
So I think they have to call it toasted coconut, whether or not that's the flavor they used. I think the toastiness of the oats would come through anyway.
Yeah.
So
I suppose so.
I think that's
it's
probably
definitely
why that instead of just coconut.
Yeah, and it definitely isn't hidden as like with the peach or blueberry Cheerios, I suppose. And I like the blueberry Cheerios. They were really good. They did taste like I'd say they're comparable to like a blueberry in a way, like a subtle blueberry flavor. The peach Cheerios, it must have been like a peach puree or something. I couldn't taste it, and also
I love them.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing though, because I don't like peach flavor or like anything. But these, it's definitely front and center, and it is fantastic.
Yeah, they're really good. They're really, really good.
Yeah. Like, I am surprised that I actually kind of like these. It was definitely worth.
I'm surprised you like them too. I wouldn't have guessed that you would have liked these.
Yeah. I guess it was definitely worth waiting my entire childhood being allergic to coconut to finally try these. You know, I could try these with coconut milk. That would be fantastic.
It would be excellent.
Would you like to go first? I'd like to think on this a little bit more.
Okay. 5 out of 5.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't take a lot of thinking. Those were fantastic. I am ready to have them for breakfast tomorrow morning. I have both strawberry and peach yogurt upstairs, and I think coconut will go lovely with either of them. I love eating Cheerios. They're super healthy. They make me feel like I'm eating healthy, which is always a nice feeling. And those are just super delicious, and I think that they would pair nicely with the kind of things that I like to eat Cheerios with. And also the coconut in particular was super delicious. I think the peach flavor is still my favorite, but the coconut I want to say is maybe in number 2, maybe even above the blueberry.
I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 spoons. I think it is very sweet, very unique, and I really do like it. But I think with Cheerios, I expect something a little more subtle, and I think blueberry Cheerios fits that a little more. This is a really good flavor, but I think that just for my personal taste, there are some things that suit it a bit more. And I honestly would definitely be interested in trying this with full on coconut milk just to get the full experience. I'm not saying
delicious.
I'm not saying that it's a bad flavor by any means, but when I'm in the mood for Cheerios, I'm in the mood for something a bit more a little less sweet.
Exactly, totally.
A little more oaty, a little less sweet, and I think there's just a little too much sweet in this case. That's just me though. Still a really good cereal.
Have you tried this cereal? Let us know what you thought in the comments below.
And make sure to head over to our Patreon. For as low as $2 a month, you'll be able to chat with me daily, and you'll get a reward in the form of a patron-exclusive certificate, which features an original illustration by yours truly.
Thanks for watching.